Hi children, welcoming you all for the 7th session of Inspiring Young Minds. So hearty welcome, and we have all seen your submissions or your activity and everything. Thank you so much for all your support. And today's session is very important because based on this session, we're gonna talk more about values. This Inspiring Young Minds, the speciality is to instill lots of good values in young children that will help them to design their behavior and turn them into a good human being in future. So these values are like priceless. You have to cherish till your lifetime, and you have to learn these values and practice it and to become it's your behavior. So make sure you participate in the activity and submit your activity on time and be a part of our WhatsApp group to know more about Inspiring Young Minds session. As you all know that Inspiring Young Minds is actually curated by Dr. Vidyaa Iyer. You all know her in terms of Vidyaa Auntie. So Vidyaa Auntie is a dental surgeon by profession, and she is a passionate dancer, psychotherapist, leadership and lifestyle coach, and successful entrepreneur. And she is now guiding us to know more about values. And one such value is discipline. Today, we're going to talk about that. So let's get into the session. Over to Vidya, ma'am.
So, good evening, friends, and how are all of you? Doing well? Okay. So, the whole idea of doing Inspiring Young Minds has always been that, we need to give a kind of a right kind of an upbringing for our children. And today's session is going to be a very important session. And I'm just, very excited to share with all of you the stories behind it. So with no further ado, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. So all of you, welcome to another amazing episode of Inspiring Young Minds, session 7. And today our topic of discussion is going to be discipline. So, what do you mean by discipline? I'm sure many of us understand the word called discipline, but we don't understand the meaning of discipline, right? So, discipline is the quality of being able to behave and work in a very controlled way, which involves obeying particular rules of standards. So, if you want to really grow in your life, you can keep self-discipline on one side, and the other side you can see, you can put in your effort, you can put in your focus, you can put in your growth, your anything you want. But nevertheless, if you don't have discipline, everything would just fall apart. Now, discipline provides people with rules to live their lives efficiently and effectively. When you have discipline in your life, you can make small sacrifice in the present so that in the future, you'll have a better life. So discipline creates habits, habits makes routines, and routines become who you are on a daily basis. So discipline allows you to achieve your goals by weeding out all the distractions in life. I'm sure whenever we want to do anything in life, there'll be a lot of distractions, right? People will say there is a movie going on, or let's come and play, and we have to study, only then we can get good marks and the exams. So these distractions will always pull out our basic quality, and we will want to get into some other games or something else. But only if you're disciplined, you'll be able to achieve bigger goals. Discipline makes you feel very good. Discipline creates good students and lifelong learners. Discipline also allows kids to be able to set, achieve, and get their goals better. So what do we mean by that? I'm going to show you and so many more slides and help you understand with the help of a small story. Discipline gives you a more positive outlook towards life. So let's understand where all do we need discipline. See, you want to get up in the morning and you want to do exercise. You have kept the alarm. But the moment the alarm rings, you will feel like, let me switch that off and then let me do some other work, correct? But this is very important, or we will say, let me sleep some more time. Now, discipline is doing no matter what your emotional state is. So I can feel happy, I can feel sad. Some people, when they are very happy, they will do everything right. If they are not happy, then they will not do anything. They will just sit in the corner, not do anything, keep thinking like that. So that is not the way you need to do. You should be disciplined in whatever you do, and you should do it whatever the situation may be. Next, discipline is a bridge between your goals and accomplishment. Now, what is goals? Goals means what you plan for the day. Imagine that you're sleeping in the night and then you're getting up in the morning. So once you get up in the morning, you will think, okay, let me do all these work. And what is it to be accomplished? It is when you have completed the work and put a tick there. So only when you put a tick, you will be able to say you are disciplined. That means you plan to do something in the morning, and at the end of the night, when you are seeing, have you done all that work? When you put a tick on all that work, you feel very happy. You feel very proud of yourself that you've accomplished all that. So discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Now, what is self-discipline? Self-discipline means we don't want others to tell us, do this, do that. I'm sure Amma at home must be telling you, right? Get up, fold your bed, drink your milk, eat your breakfast, read your books, keep your toys safely. All this Amma must be telling you all, right? But what is self-discipline? Without Amma telling all this, you still do it right, which means you are going to become a good child. So how do you get self-discipline? We will see those parameters. First is eliminate distractions. If you have planned to do something, for example, you want to study. So you're studying and you're saying in 1 hour's time, say now the time is 5:30, in 1 hour's time, by 6:30, we are going to study. Now, at that time, your friend is coming in or your cousin is coming and saying, come, let's play. So you should say, no, I plan to study from 5:30 to 6:30. So you go, I will come and play with you after 6:30. So you have to eliminate distractions. Next is know your inclinations, know what you want. Now, how do you know how you want, what you want? So what you need to do is you need to think, what am I good at? What are the things I want to do? So when you think like that, then you are able to understand that more. Next is reward yourself after studying hard. Now, suppose you did not have any distraction, then you can reward yourself. I will tell you a small story here. So there is a place called Boston in US, and there's a university called Harvard University. So in that university, they had some children. They said, let us find out who is studying well and how they are going to achieve 30 years from today. So all the school children, all the children, they gave a chocolate. So they, you know, a chocolate, right? So they said, I'll keep this chocolate in front of you, but you should not touch the chocolate. You should not eat the chocolate. And if you don't eat this chocolate for 1 hour, I will come and give you 2 chocolates. So then what happened? They had kept cameras in that room and the teacher just went away. So few children were just looking at the chocolate, and some of them said, anyway, after 1 hour only I can eat. So they kept this chocolate aside and then they started doing their work. But few children, as they looked at the chocolate, they were saying, Madam said I should not eat, correct? But I can touch the wrapper, no? So they started touching the wrapper. Now, other than that, some of them from this group, they said, Madam said, I should not eat, but I can open the wrapper. So they opened the wrapper. Now, few of them, after opening the wrapper, they are looking at the chocolate. They said, I should not eat, no, but I can keep it in my mouth and keep licking the chocolate. So they take the chocolate, keep it in their mouth and keep licking. Then few of them said, really, will we get 2 chocolates at the end of 1 hour? Chumma madam is saying, no. So let me eat the chocolate now. Otherwise, I will not get this chocolate. So they eat the chocolate. So when they noticed after 1 hour, they saw all these children. Now they noticed that after 1 hour, the children who didn't touch the chocolate, they got another chocolate. So they were rewarded. Now, 30 years later, they called all these children to see what they had achieved. So those children who kept the chocolate away and did not have these distractions, they were very high achievers. And this is a true story, my dear cuties. So you should understand that you should avoid any distractions and you should reward yourself. So when you are actually away from these kind of distractions, you will be able to award yourself, right? And have planned goals and strategies. Now you should say what you want to become few years from today, how you want to become that, what you want to do. You should talk to your amma and appa and talk to them. Next is use technology. I think that all of us are doing today. How are we doing it? We are now using our cell phone or laptop and only then attending classes also, right? And decide in advance. Now you should not think like tomorrow is a test means today only night I should sit and read. That should not be the way. Every day discipline yourself and read little by little. Only then at the end you will be able to understand better. Next is create a routine. Now, when you create a routine, that is when you will be able to do lots of work in a short period of time. See, all of us, whether it is you or me, we all have only 24 hours, right? But I should know what I should be able to do in that 24 hours. When I'm able to do that, I feel very nice. So, next is nature of discipline. Now, nature of discipline, you could have natural discipline. Some children you will see, they're very nice children. They will listen to their amma and appa. They will listen to elders. They will, not trouble them. So they are naturally disciplined. Now, in natural discipline, you have compulsive discipline. What is compulsive? They will say that you compulsorily you should be like this. You must have heard amma tell you, no, we are going to somebody's house, so you should behave yourself. You should not be, trying to do things like this. You should be fine. So like that, you should be able to say. Next is personal discipline. What is personal discipline? Personal discipline means discipline where we put it on ourselves. So I can say, I don't want this, I don't want that. I can say that. Now, where do I say I don't want? Imagine I'm having cold. Okay. What do you mean by cold? That means you will have some, difference in your nose. You can't breathe comfortably and you will be having slight fever. And now in your mind, you're thinking that person is eating ice cream and I am not getting ice cream. So what are you saying? You're telling Amma, I need ice cream. So what does Amma say? No, don't take ice cream now. You're having cold. You will be actually getting more fever. But then you are not wanting to listen. So this is called personal discipline. When you know that that ice cream is not good for you, you should not ask. So that is personal discipline. I'm sure when you ask Amma, what will she say? No, take this medicine. Now this medicine is not nice, correct? When you take the medicine in your throat, does it taste like ice cream? No, it is not very nice on your throat. But then you have to take that. That does not make your mother a villain, correct? Your mother wants good things for you. So that is why when you know you have an issue, you should see that you are personally disciplined. Maybe you have a dance class. Maybe you have a singing class. Maybe you have an art class. And the teacher might have told you, do all this homework and come. Now, Amma should not be behind. Did you dance? Did you sing? Did you do this artwork? Did you keep your books properly? Did you keep your bags properly? Tomorrow is exam. Did you sharpen your pencil? All this, you should be able to do it in a disciplined manner. That is what is personal discipline. Next is social discipline. Now, many a times when we all go out and, we are in front of so many people, we should not embarrass our parents. What do you mean by embarrassing our parents? You should behave like good children. When your parents take you out, your parents should feel, or others should tell your parents that, see, such a nice child, how beautifully she's listening to you. Like that, you should get a name. So you should not unnecessarily, throw tantrums. Now, what do you mean by tantrums? Imagine you're going to a toy shop. You're being a good child and Amma has promised you one toy. So now you've gone to that shop. You had asked for a teddy bear. So Amma bought you a teddy bear. Appa paid the money and you got your teddy bear. But now you saw another gift and now you want that also. Now you're asking your amma for that. So amma says, no, no more. You asked for teddy bear, we bought you a teddy bear. Now you're sitting and crying there. You're, making a big fuss there. Everybody is looking at you. And now they're looking at you not in a nice way. They're looking at you like, why is this girl or why is this child crying? So that is social discipline. When you behave in a nice way, that others come and tell your parents, this is a good child. See how well she's behaving. Next is supernatural discipline. Now, we are not talking about supernatural discipline where you should be only good children. You can't play some mischief or anything. You should have some fun. So that is why there should be a perfect balance between fun and discipline. You should be able to enjoy life and you should be disciplined too. When you have an equal balance of both fun and discipline, that is when you will have an enriched life. So, discipline is doing what needs to be done even if you don't want to do it. I'm sure if I tell you to write exams or study, you all will not like it. I might also not like it, right? But I should do things even which I am supposed to do and I don't want to do it. Maybe it is like exams, your project work. You should be able to do that. It is not a project work for your amma and appa. So you should say, teach me, I will learn and I will do it. So when you start doing this, you will be improving your motor skills. You will be improving your other social skills, your soft skills. And that is very important in life. See, many a times today we find children who are very good in studies. But then after that, beyond that, they are not good in anything. So we are here at Inspiring Young Minds. We want you all to be overall good children. We want you to have the best. Next, I told you, eliminate distractions, know your inclinations, reward yourself, have planned goals, use technology, make decisions in advance and create a routine. I already told you that. And all this is going to help you have a lot more discipline in life. Okay, now what is motivation? Motivation gets you going, but only discipline keeps you going. So when you want to do something, you are motivated. Oh, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. You're very excited. You will start many things. But what will keep you doing it for a longer period of time? It is discipline. So you should be disciplined, and that is when you will be able to achieve your goals. This is said by John C. Maxwell. What is opposite of discipline? Okay, we have been speaking so much about discipline. What is opposite? That means you're not disciplined or undisciplined or badly disciplined, or you're naughty, mischievous, wicked. Sometimes in school we will see, right? We will take our pencil and then go, and some friend of ours will take a rubber or take a pencil, or we will leave our water bottle and come. So all these things are something which we need to develop, and we should not hurt others. What is being naughty? Naughty means if you see somebody's, clip coming out, you want to take the clip and hide it. All that is being mischievous and naughty. We should not do things like that, right? And unmanageable. That means what? Our parents are not able to manage us. They are telling us something, we are doing something else. So that is wrong. Next is being untrained. What is untrained? Imagine when you were a 1-year-old child, or if you have small children, say less than 3 years of age, what they will do? They will do urine or bathroom. They will do it wherever they want because they don't know. They are untrained. Now, you're all trained children, right? You're all above 5 years of age. Imagine you do the same thing now. Will it make you happy? No, right? So you should be trained, not untrained. We should behave for our age, and whatever our age is. If we are 5 years, we should behave like a 5-year. If you're 8 years, you should behave like an 8 years. If you're 12 years, behave like a 12 years. So that is how maturity comes and you become disciplined. Now you should also understand punishment is not discipline. Now, when you are doing something wrong, amma is trying to tell you something, or then you're doing something really bad, amma or appa is hitting you and they are trying to discipline you. Don't think that they are happy doing that. They are not happy doing that. They want you to be good children, but if you don't do it, it becomes difficult. You must have heard this proverb which says, spare the rod and spoil the child. So we don't want to spoil the child. We want to make you good citizens. We can't be with you always. So imagine like crossing the road. How does Amma or Appa teach you how to cross the road? They say, look right, look left, nothing coming, and then you cross the road. Okay. This they can tell you when you're 5 years old. They might hold your hand and also do it. Now imagine you're 10 years old. Now they might not hold your hand, but you should look right, left, and then only cross the road. Now imagine you're becoming 16 years old. Then they will not tell you, but you should remember all this and do it. That is what is discipline. So once when they say, you should listen to them and understand. If you're not understanding, if Amma say, don't talk right now, then you're not understanding. You're asking, why should I not talk right now? So you can ask in a very polite manner. You can say, why Amma you're saying like this? Tell me. So then Amma will explain to you. They'll say, no, this is why I don't want you to talk right now. Then you should not talk. You should listen. So the moment you're listening, that means you are disciplined. Now let me tell you a story. I'm sure all of you like to listen to stories, right? So this is a story of deep roots. So there was a neighborhood, and in that neighborhood there were many houses, but there were two houses close to each other. So in one of the houses there was an old man, and in the other house there was a young man there. And they were very nice friends. So both of them loved gardening. So both of them used to plant, these kind of saplings, and they put it on the ground and they planted it very well. Now after planting, they put water. Now the young man, he wanted the plants to grow fast. So what he did was he poured lots of water. So when he poured lots of water, what happened? He had a nice, beautiful garden there. The old man put only little water and he let the plants be. So when you look at the young man's garden, it was very beautiful. Whereas the old man's garden just had very little flowers. So every time the young man used to feel very proud of himself that his garden is looking more beautiful. But what happened one night? It started raining. There was lightning, there were thunderstorms, and the water came pouring down. Now, when the water came pouring down, the garden was flooded with water, and lots of plants and trees were lying flat. So the next day morning, when the old man and the young man got up, they came out of their room to see the garden. The young man's plants, all of them had fallen down, whereas the elder man or the old man's garden had all the plants just intact. So this young man was confused. He goes to this old man and he asks, "Sir, you watered very little. I watered so much. But when the lightning came, all my plants which grew so beautifully died. Whereas your garden is very nice. Can you tell me what happened?" So the old man says that you gave so much water that the plants did not want their roots to go down. So when the roots did not go down, the roots were very superficial. Because they were superficial, once the water came, all the trees, all the plants got uprooted. But I just gave them enough of water so that the rest of the water, they could go inside the soil and search for water and grow their roots. So not only they could grow their roots downwards, they could grow their roots laterally also, because now they have more roots, they are more stronger than your plants. So my plants can take a little more longer to grow, but that growth will be steady. I am sure you must be wondering, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, whatever we are teaching at Inspiring Young Minds, Discipline is a deep root which you need to have. That deep root is going to help each of you grow tall, grow big, grow strong as you become bigger children in life. And whatever you want to do, you'll be able to flourish and grow. But you need to have that deep root of discipline in your life. If you don't have discipline, as I told you, a lightning will come, some challenge will come, and you will fall down. Do you want to fall down, children? I'm sure you're saying no, right? So for you to grow big time, you should be able to actually grow your roots down. Now, how do you grow your roots? Now, this is what we need to understand. So whenever your Amma and Appa are telling you certain things, you should listen to them. When you listen to them, you will be able to be disciplined. When some elders are telling you something, listen and then answer. Don't just say certain things to hurt them, because you're not supposed to hurt elders. They could be bigger than you in age. They can be your teachers. They can be your grandparents. They can be your elder sister or elder brother. They can be your aunt and uncle. They can be anybody who's elder to you, who's giving you proper teaching. Okay? So that is what is very important. Now at Inspiring Young Minds, we only teach good things. And for all those new people who have joined in, you can put in the chat box, you can put in your WhatsApp number and your name along with your children's name, so that we can help you get the right information about each of our sessions. And you can like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon at Team Red Rockstars. We have our own YouTube channel, and you can look into all the other Inspiring Young Minds series which you have missed so far. What is the activity for this week? So I'm going to tell you, you need to have a activity which is going to be a routine which I want you to set up. Now, what is the routine you're going to set up? You're going to have your health. So what is the time you're going to get up and do exercise? You have your school work. What is the time you're going to eat food? And if Amma is giving you apple, don't say I want orange. Okay? So if you like something, ask Amma for some more. But if you don't like something, still you need to eat that. That is a discipline in food. You should be able to eat your food. And when you eat, we talked to you about good food. We talked to you about how you to use your teeth last time. You should chew your food and eat well. Do your homework. It should not be like Amma is telling, did you do your homework? Did you keep your book properly? Did you keep your pencil properly? No, everything related to that. Passion. What do you want to, be in life? You want to become a good dancer? Then go for a dance class. You want to play the piano? Then go for a piano class. You want to, learn some drawing? Get into that. So whatever is your passion, start developing that right now. You can also call that as hobbies. Then is the activity. I'm sure you will have a calendar where Amma or Appa was to put you in different classes. You should have a record of what are the classes you are attending and what you should be working on. So that is very important. Next is go to bed on time. All of you, at least children of Inspiring Young Minds, should go to bed at least by 9:30 or 10 in the night. Only then you can get up at least by 6 in the morning. This is very important. So what is your activity? Now for your activity for this week is, I want you to put a calendar. So in the calendar, 6 in the morning you're getting up, 6 to 8 in the morning, what all are you going to do? 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. So you put a calendar like this, and at 10 o'clock, I told you 9:30 you should go to bed. So at least by 10 you will sleep. 10 to 6 you should have 8 hours of good sleep every day. It should not be like Sunday means I can get up at 10 o'clock. No. Sunday also you should get up only at 6 o'clock. You should have a routine. And we wanted to share with you that we are having a very special function on November 13th and 20th On November 13th, we are going to have a showcase of events of all the talents of our children. And November 20th, we are going to have an award ceremony. So you can bring in your friends also. Write your name, your contact person, the date of birth, contact number, email, place and country, what are the talents you have, and age and sex. So this is very important, which you need to work out. And again, along with this, we want you to understand that we are going to have the 24th Inspiring Young Minds on November 13th. But November 13th, November 14th is Children's Day, right? So we wanted to have a Children's Day celebration. So that's why on November 13th, we're going to have a 40-minute celebration. And on November 20th, which is going to be the 25th episode of Inspiring Young Minds, we are all going to give you awards. So be ready and call in more friends and children for coming in. And we also spoke to you about the toy drive. So let's reach out to more children. Keep your toys and books which you don't need and share it with others. So that will make you a good child. And we said we are going to do this. And you can contact either Savita Aunty. Savita Aunty is in Germany. So +491 725 645 964. Or you can contact me at 98401 76088. And with that, I come to the end of today's session. And over to you, Savita.
Yeah. Okay, children, I have shared the today's activity and the details we would require for the Children's Day celebration. I've shared it in the WhatsApp group. So kindly fill in and trail the list so that we can involve you in the activity. And please submit your activities on time. You can submit it on a daily basis or on Friday. So please do bring in all your friends for our next sessions. Keep following Inspiring Young Minds to WhatsApp or YouTube channel. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kutis. I'm super excited because, I'm getting such beautiful, what should I say, activities of the previous weeks. And I want to tell you something that Savita Aunty and I are planning something really big for you all. And we want you to bring more of your friends. And do let us know how you like our sessions. You can either put it on the chat box or you can also put it in our WhatsApp group, because that will help us, get to know you better and help you in whatever you want to do in your session. So that will be very nice. And before we end this session, can all of you switch on your videos? I'm going to go to the gallery mode and I want to see all of you there. So keep smiling and oh, that's beautiful. Lovely. So can you all come in front and sit nicely? And can we have a thumbs up? Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay, so I'm going to now take a screenshot. Smile, kitties. Wow. So 1 second, I'll take another screenshot. Smile, all of you. Okay. So next time, as I told you, I want you to sit nicely in front of the light so that I can see you nicely. That is very important. Second is, I want all your videos and audios, on mute when we begin. And very importantly, the audio should be muted throughout the session. So that is very, very, very important. And another very important thing is, I want you all to complete your whatever your activities and keep sending it. So I will be waiting for you by today, and then we will be working on putting it. And do watch our YouTube channel so that you can get the best out of it. Okay. So with that, we are done. Thank you so much, Arohi, and thank you, Adira. And I can see a lot more children. Sai Santoshi. What are your names, dear? Sai and Santosh. Okay. So very nice. I can see Kaushik and I can see Tara. I can see Mehek. So love you, Kutis. Take care. And I want you to be very good children. Be very disciplined so that Amma and Appa are proud of you. Correct? Can we say yes?
Yes,
Can we all unmute and say yes? We are good children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Double thumbs up, ma'am.
Double thumbs up. Yes, double thumbs up. So very good. Double thumbs up. So take care. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Love you, ma'am.
Love you, beta. Love you, Arohi.
Bye,
Bye. Take care. Be good children. Have a good Sunday and enjoy yourself. Okay? Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, Adira. Thank you.